Howdy folks, Farmer Devin here. I just wanted to do a quick video on some of our native pollinators that are floating around. This is a species of plant that I've seen throughout my life here in Wyoming. I remember looking it up when I was younger in high school, but I honestly could not tell you the name of it. I don't remember, but if anybody knows, feel free to tell me. I'm pretty sure it's an aster of some kind. It's sticky. I'm pretty sure it's perennial. But anyhow, it flowers, it loves the heat, so it flowers this time of year when not a whole lot else is, and puts out quite a bit of flowers, as you can see. So there's a lot of different species that are hitting this right now. We've got some like golden dragonflies or damselflies or something like that that float around in the shade this time of year. I'm going to try to get up close on a couple of these and just see if we can get a good shot or two of some of these bees. And if I can manage to, then what I'll do is I'll cut in a few different shots here from all this activity. So here's to hoping we get a good shot or two. Alright, so you can see right there some kind of native bee. I'm guessing it's a colony forming bee because there seems to be a few hundred of them around today. Not sure exactly what species it is. It's really small, but I'm pretty confident it is a type of bee. So let's see if we can see a few more of these bees working. There's one right there, buzzing around. So definitely some bees. Now I'll see if I can get a good shot of them over here. You see this big one hanging out on that flower. That is some kind of, I'm guessing, a hoverfly. Could be some kind of native bee as well. They have a really flat abdomen. You can kind of see they stick it up in the air, and they're collecting a whole bunch of pollen on the back side of the abdomen there. Some of the bigger ones, I don't know if it's the difference between males and females, tend to have more of like a flat back to the abdomen. That particular one was pretty well tapered. And so there's two species now. You got that small native bee, you got those hoverflies or whatever they are. And let's see what else we can see here. I actually wasn't expecting to see one of these. This is one of my bees. So I haven't seen a whole lot of these up on my property this year. The hives are about a mile away, which is definitely within range, but I usually don't see a whole lot of activity from them up here. But happy to see her working. Hopefully all of her sisters are doing the same and we get some honey this year. Anyway, we'll keep watching this little buzz of activity, see what else we see. Okay, well, he does not want to let me get a good shot, but there's another type of fly right here. See him with a big brown belly. He's checking something out. And much respect to wildlife photographers that get excellent pictures of bees on flowers, because I tell you what, this takes some patience chasing these little buggers around. So let's see, we've got our European honeybee, we've got our native honeybee, whatever that small little thing is, we've got the hoverfly, that brown fly that we saw, and there's like a small green fly that really loves these flowers. I'm trying to see if I can get a good picture of them, but I haven't seen a whole lot of them today. I did a couple hours ago, but of course once I got the camera, who knows. I will see if I see any of those kicking around, and I'll get those on camera. Alright, here's something cool. I was kicking apart some of these dried up mustard tumbleweeds, some kind of wild mustard that we get. I think it's tansy mustard. Dries out. Anyway, I saw this species of spider that I think is just really pretty. We've got another one about like this over by the beehives that I noticed the other day. And you can see that he's got a pretty good spread on him with those legs. He's got a beautiful like yellow striping going on. And I believe that is the that's the abdomen side of that spider. So I don't really know what the backside looks like. Let's see if we can get a good shot of that. And there's the back side, silhouetted, so I don't know if you can see it. Pretty basic white colored spider with some stripy legs. Anyway, Really pretty species of spider. You can see that he got himself some kind of bee or fly hanging there. And yeah, neat. I don't know if I'll get this on camera. This is, as far as I know, not a pollinator, but just a neat little green bug flying around checking out that stem. Might be able to see some movement there. Yeah, you can kind of see him wiggling. Oh, and here's another species of pollinator. That's not quite the fly I was looking for. So you got stuck there, some kind of hover fly or something. Aha! There's the one I was trying to point out earlier. So you can see this one that is up here in the corner that we were looking at already, and then down here on this flower. It's really hard to see in this lighting, and I just scared them away with my shadow. Very small little green flies that have some kind of specialized mouth part for getting into the nectar of these things. I saw quite a few of them about a month ago. I haven't seen a whole lot of them in the last week or two. Okay, I don't know. He already moved again. There he is. Okay, so we've got this little fly that I've been talking about. This isn't a perfect example of what they've been looking like, but it does look to me to be the same species. I'm just sitting right there on the edge of that flower. You can see the little wings. Very small little flies, or bees, or whatever they are. And you can see them working that flower there. Anyway, I'm sure video quality could be a lot better if I was hitting this at a different time of day, but it is what it is. This has been a quick little overview of, I don't know, probably close to 8 to 10 different species that we see pollinating and working these flowers that grow around here pretty prolifically. A little bit more about these flowers, I guess. They do tend to like water. I've really mostly noticed them in places that have a sandy, well-draining soil but happen to have a spot where there's a good store of water somewhere. So the source of water for these guys, in the winter, there is a bit of a snowdrift that forms here because of the gap between the house and the shed. And then we've got the faucet for the property up there, and it tends to be a little leaky. I put a reservoir underneath of it, but that developed a crack, so basically all that leaking kind of works its way into the soil and down this hill, and I'm pretty sure that they're finding a good source of subterranean water from that, and that's what's given these flowers a place to live and provide a habitat for all these thousands of insects that are buzzing around here, and apparently feeding a few of our ladies down the hill as well. So anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully I edited this together in some fashion that is somewhat enjoyable to watch. Have a good one.